want my team to win today in the Rose Bowl. In past years, I've brought 5 teams to play in the bowl without a victory. Well, this morning, I'm so hungry I can taste it.
From myself and all the members of the Washington Huskies, the Pac-10 champions of 1980, we're looking forward to this afternoon's battle in the Rose Bowl with Michigan. It should be a great game.
NBC Sports presents the best in college football postseason action. Today from Pasadena, California, it's the 1981 Rose Bowl featuring the Wolverines of Michigan against the Washington Huskies. The Rose Bowl. (1981), typically sunny and rosy in Pasadena, California. Down in the Arroyo Seco, the granddaddy of them all, the famed Rose Bowl jammed with a color of over 100,000 fans for its 67th renewal. Today, temperatures near 80 degrees, clear skies, Michigan of the Big Ten against underdog Washington of the Pacific 10. 35th meeting between the Big Ten and Pac-10 champions. The Big Ten winning 18, the Pac-10 16, but it's been for the West Coast fans the victories in the last decade. And Michigan trying to do something about it today. There's the Grand Marshal of this year's tournament, actor Lorne Greene, better known as Ben Cartwright for his television days on Bonanza. A native of Canada, Mr. Greene has migrated from the Ponderosa today to Pasadena. And with him is the President, Miller Davidson, and in the stands already, the queen of this 1981 Tournament of Roses Festival, Leslie Kim Kawai. She's following a tradition of her own. Her aunt rode in the 1916 parade. She's the first Japanese American to be so honored as the queen of this tournament. Hello, everyone. I'm Dick Enberg, and Happy New Year. What a great way to start this new year. This granddaddy is just rocking with the colors of the maize and blue of Michigan and the purple and gold of the University of Washington. And it's a special treat to share this experience with you, with our colleague Merlin Olsen. I have a feeling this is going to be a very big year for you, big guy.
Thank you, Dick. I hope it's a big year for all those who are tuned in to watch us, too.
You know, you talk about New Year's Day, and we all feel that positive flow, that electricity. And for one man in this stadium today, Bo Schembechler, the coach of Michigan, he certainly hopes that it'll be happy for a change.
Boy, you got that feeling watching him help open the show. Bo has never won the final game of a Michigan season. Great record that he has. I'm sure that that taste had lingered in his mouth. He'd love to finish this season and start the year 1981 with a win today.
And one of the coaches, Don James, who handed Bo Schembechler some bad New Year's Day medicine. Don James beat him here 3 years ago as a big underdog. Let's go to the University of Michigan. What impresses you most about the Wolverines?
3 things. First, a defense that's really grown up. In fact, in the last 18 quarters of the season, they only allowed 3 points. And Bo will tell you that they're here today because of their defense. The second thing, they have a huge offensive line. One of the biggest I've seen. Bigger than most pro teams would have. And they, of course, established the running game, established ball control. We're going to keep an eye on it.
And the third would be Anthony Carter, would be my guess. You got to mention
Anthony Carter. Anthony, the most exciting player on the field today. And believe me, our eyes and the eyes of the Washington defense going to be on that man all day.
He'll be easy to follow. He wears number 1. He's the smallest man of the starters on the field today. So for those of you who like the underdog or to root for the little guy, Anthony Carter is a mighty big little man for the University of Michigan. Another interesting story is the 2 quarterbacks in the game. John Wangler of Michigan and Tom Flick of Washington. They not only look alike, they're both 5th-year seniors. They both threw the same number of touchdown passes this year. They both have the same number of career touchdown passes. We can go on and on.
Well, Tom Flick, I think the key for Washington, a hot and cold player. He's a streak passer. He needs a hot streak today. He needs to chew up that Michigan defense a little bit.
Flick will have help from the 2nd-best punt return team in the nation, Washington second only to Georgia.
Every coach I talked to about this Washington team talked about their special teams, their kicking game. And I'm sure that that kicking game, which is excellent in all phases, is going to have a big impact on the game today.
Now the national anthem, the University of Michigan Band. So the scene is set in Pasadena, California for this 67th annual Rose Bowl game. A crowd of some 104,000, and we'll meet the principals, the starting seniors for Washington and Michigan in a moment. City Hall, Pasadena, California. Its unique early California architecture featured on the game tickets for this, the 67th edition of the Rose Bowl. The granddaddy of them all. Now the players and the coach of the champions of the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines.
I'm Bo Schembecker, coach of the Michigan Wolverines. Welcome to the 1981 Rose Bowl game.
On offense, every one of Michigan's interior linemen made at least one All-Big Ten team.
George Zulja, senior, center, Palos Park, Illinois. I'd like to thank the Lord for making this all possible, and hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, I'm Kurt Becker, a senior, offensive guard from Aurora, Illinois.
Hi, my name's John Powers. I'm a senior from Oak Park, Illinois. I play offensive guard, and I'd like to say hello to my newborn niece, Maggie.
The Wolverine receivers, Alan Mitchell, and All-American Anthony Carter.
Hi, I'm Alan Mitchell. I'm a senior, split in from Detroit, Michigan. Merry Christmas, V, Grandma, Father Donaher, and the rest of the family.
Hi, my name is Anthony Carter, sophomore, wide receiver, Riviera Beach, Florida.
Here's the number 2 all-time Michigan passer and 3 rushers, all in the top 9 in conference play.
Butch Woolfolk, junior tailback, hometown, Westfield, New Jersey. My name's Larry Ricks. I'm a sophomore tailback. I'm from Barberton, Ohio. I'd like to thank the Lord for making this moment possible.
Hi, my name is Stan Edwards, senior fullback from Detroit Kettering, Detroit, Michigan. I'd like to say hello to my grandparents, Albert and Katie Mason. I'd like to say hello to everybody back in Detroit who made me come this far in life. You're beautiful people.
John Wangler, senior, quarterback, Royal Oak, Michigan.
The awesome Michigan defense, best in the Big Ten, did not allow a touchdown in the last 4.5 games.
Mike Turkovac, senior defensive tackle from Austintown, Ohio. I'd like to wish all the people in Austintown a Happy New Year, especially my best friend, Winnie.
Good afternoon. My name is Mel Owens. I'm a senior at the University of Michigan. I play outside linebacker. I'm from DeKalb, Illinois. I'm Andy Canavino, senior, co-captain, middle linebacker, hometown Cleveland, Ohio.
This year's top priority, improve the kicking game.
Hi, my name is Ali Hajashik. I'm a sophomore place kicker from Arlington, Texas. I'd like to wish everybody back in Arlington a Happy New Year. I especially like to say hello to my girlfriend, Michelle Blondin, and my best friend, Marty Nelson.
Number 5 in the nation, the maize and blue of Michigan.
Beat Washington! Beat Washington! Beat Washington!
Now let's meet the players and coach of the University of Washington Huskies, the champions of the Pac-10.
Hi, I'm Coach Don James of the Washington Huskies. I'd like to wish all of our Washington fans in the Northwest a very Happy New Year.
The Huskies, like Michigan, were also 9-2 on the season. Their tight end led the team in receptions. The offensive line dominated by seniors.
My name's Mike Riley. I'm a center, senior center from Federal Way, Washington. And I'd like to say hi to my grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Fred Twist from Federal Way, and thank everybody for allowing me to play here today.
Hi, I'm Mike Curtis, a senior offensive guard at the University of Washington, majoring in speech communications education, and I want to say hi to my mom and family, and I want to thank God.
Kurt Marsh, senior, Snohomish, Washington, offensive tackle. I'd like to say hi to everybody back home, especially Grandma Marsh and Nani.
My name is Randy Vandeveer. I'm from Anaheim, California. I'm an offensive right tackle for the University of Washington. I'm a speech major, and I'd like to give a special thanks to my brother Tim for all his loyal support, and glory be to God.
My name is David Bale, senior tight end from San Marino, California. I'd like to say hi to all my friends and relatives and to number 11.
In the backfield, a 60% passer complemented by a powerful fullback and a clever outside runner.
Hi, my name is Kyle Stevens. I'm a tailback from San Jose, California, and I'd like to say hi to all my friends in San Jose.
Hi, my name's Tucson Tyler. I'm a senior, a position fullback, hometown Oceanside, California.
Tom Flick, senior, quarterback from Bellevue, Washington. I'd like to say hi to my mom and dad who are at home right now. I miss your company, but I'll be home soon.
Now the Washington defense, where three solid seniors provided the mortar in an otherwise young but vastly improved unit.
Hi, I'm Brett Gagliardi. I'm a senior starting outside linebacker from Burien, Washington.
My name is Jerry McClain, senior inside linebacker from Snohomish. I'd like to say hi to my girlfriend Marita and to dedicate my game to my grandfather.
Hi, my name is Ken Gardner. I'm a senior strong safety. My hometown is from Seattle, Washington.
A strong point, the Husky kicking game.
Hi, my name is Rich Camarillo. I'm a senior punter from Pico Rivera, California.
From Seattle, the Washington Huskies.
Team Michigan!
So you've met the players for the Wolverines and the Huskies. They're waiting for their arrival, and of course a giant roar from this crowd as soon as they make an appearance. The captains are out with the officials, and soon we'll have the coin toss. Michigan played in its first Rose Bowl in the inaugural game in 1902 and shut out Stanford 49-0. Washington's first trip to Pasadena was 1924, and they tied Navy at 14. It's interesting, there have been only 3 ties in the history of the Rose Bowl, and this is the 67th game. This is a moment as a player, Merlin Olsen, must be the toughest time of all.
I think the waiting, just having to wait for that first kickoff. The butterflies are intensified. The strange thing that happens, Dick, is that the body sensitivity increases until you feel everything just magnified 10 or 15 times. It's really a strange time, and it doesn't leave you until you get out into the game and get your first good hit.
And here comes the University of Washington. Nine and 2 on the season, 6-1 in the conference. The Huskies, despite the problems in the Pacific 10 with 5 teams ineligible, were the legitimate Pacific 10 champion. Had all 10 been eligible, it still would have been Washington here today. And now the Wolverines, for the first time, you can spot the maize and blue helmets as they come through the portal down to our lower right. The Wolverines, who closed with a mad dash, shutting out their opponents in terms of touchdowns in 4.5 games, allowed only a field goal to Ohio State in the finale. The defense #1 in the conference. And their fans eager to give them a proper entry as they come on this magnificent field. Never been in better shape.
I think the colors today are so intense. The feeling of football in this stadium right now is very, very special. I don't think I've ever felt a more intense crowd, Dick.
And, of course, a typical Chamber of Commerce day, and it started this morning. It was so warm this morning for the parade. Those normally bundled under heavy blankets and coats did not even need a jacket at 8 this morning. And here are the Wolverines.